Welcome back to the 2014 Art of Marketing Conference. In our first video, we talked about big data and analytics. We also had some conversations about how to make that happen in the real world. One of the key areas that I'm particularly interested in is how we can bring together two key people, marketing with the CMO, or Chief Marketing Officer, and the CIO as the head of technology. Check this out.
Today, most companies are starting with the first point in analytics, which is the descriptive part. So you start by trying to understand the data you've got, looking at it. You get into your dashboard, you're in the descriptive. Then from the descriptive part, you want to anticipate the future and understand what the future will be. That's where we look at predictive analytics. That's the next level. And once you've done that, and once you understand these patterns and what the future might be, you can move on to the next level of maturity in analytics, which is actually the prescriptive.
We have something that we typically do in our strategies, right? Where we create two things. We create personas and journey maps. And the persona would be, let's say we're working with a rental car agency. We would say there's Warren, the frequent business traveler, there's the random occasional holidayer, and there's the non-consumer, perhaps elderly, right? You create these personas and then you create a journey for them. And what is the journey for Warren, the power traveler, is a much different experience across, in-car, in-store, on contact center, on kiosk, than it is for the occasional or the technical illiterate, right? And so I would say in the strategy, you define your personas, your segments that you want to address, you create the journey for them, and then you start thinking through the investments that are going to be required to do that work, whether it's to take out cost or drive revenue.
We heard about the importance of collaboration between the CIO and CMO and the rest of the organization.
Our clients more and more want outcome-driven conversations, and you need to play way up the stream in data to get those.
And now this is also where the lines between marketing and IT, and the lines between marketing, IT, and the rest of the business begin to blur.
Digital interactive is in everything a modern enterprise does, from recruiting to HR to finance to reporting to product development to innovation. And so I think if the CIO, CMO are not working together like that, then it's not working.
What's most surprising about the CIO-CMO collaboration is this.
That we're still at the beginning of the CMO-CIO collaboration. I guess that's what I would say. I think there's still a lot to learn and a lot to do.
And we got some advice that all of us need to take to heart.
It's whether they're ready to act on what they're going to find out. Companies are not shy on doing analytics. The real question is the so what.
Be courageous. Time is not your friend, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to get pushback and manage the pushback.
But the last word goes to the audience. When we started this out this morning, you said you were surprised that IBM, or a company like IBM, would be at a marketing event. Why was that such a surprise?
I think historically IBM has always been related with data, and has always been good at storing data and I guess analyzing it in a very enterprise level. And I've never thought about IBM as a potential conduit between big data and creativity, and big data and marketing and advertising. If IBM can facilitate a system to derive insights from all that data, then I think the marketing community would be really interested in that.